Hey guys, how's it going? Yes, in case you caught yesterday's, I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday. Don't judge me. I'll give you plenty more in a second to judge me on. So I just had like an epiphany of just and that's why you're off the tripod. But anyways, my shop has been a mess, and don't go sharing this video. This is between you and I. But an absolute mess. It normally is. I kind of keep it clean. Anyways. Well, winter is upon us in Wisconsin. And normally, and this, I don't know why I wasn't given this much thought, but my makeshift lumber rack, I added shelves and stuff. It's so messy you can't even see it. And yes, this is garbage. I gotta make a dump run, quick, because we have those bins. I don't know if you guys have those where you live. Those like the garbage bins, and all the garbage has got to fit neatly inside. I miss the days when you just put it to the curb. Anyways, this rack here, this piece of fur, you can probably tell that that's aged quite a bit more than this piece here. And that's for good reason, because I built this shelf and there was not a leg to it. This I salvaged off of the cross brace from the other side. Hopefully this is going to make sense. But anyways, this past summer, I added shelves down here, and it was supposed to be kind of a makeshift lumber rack, right? And then all this extra OSB that was given to me by a contractor friend just resides up there until I build a shed someday. Probably not. Anyways, and all the scaffolding, it's a long story. But underneath there, I used to store my lawnmower. And then in the wintertime, my snowblower would go under there. Well, as you can see, there's nothing's going under there. And if I flip around... Oh, and this is I'll get to this in a second. I got to get you guys' opinion on this. I was out here cleaning the corner because I got something cool coming where that bandsaw is right now. But I have, and I got to spin you around. I'm sorry if you guys get dizzy. Just lumber leaning up against here, and then sorry, we got to go the long side here. So I had this idea, and then so the lawnmower has been living under here, underneath some sawhorses, and it makes it super difficult for me to get to my spindle sander, my mechanics tool chest, my joiner, and I can barely kind of just get to my belt sander. So, and this is actually kind of embarrassing, but I have a feeling you guys are kind of in a similar boat sometimes with these home shops, because that's all I have is a home shop. So anyways, my sheet goods then kind of migrated to leaning up against here, against those sawhorses. Oh, you know what? If I was halfway smart, I would have thrown my wide-angle lens on for this. Too bad I'm not halfway smart. So it's just completely a mess. Well, then I'm like, where I got to go pick up my snowblower probably in a week or so, because I flip-flop them from my parents' house to my house. I'll bring the lawnmower there and vice versa. Well, right in the center of the garage door, this pillar here is centered. I was going to make another like assembly table quite a bit higher, roughly 3.5 feet wide and about 6 feet out. And it was going to be a peninsula. And once you open the garage door, picture coming from the other side of the garage door, it would be a small garage for the snowblower, right? And this whole no tripod here. I gotta get a selfie stick and a tripod. My arms are getting tired, man. I'm so like out of shape. Well, I mean, I'm round. That's a shape. So, anyways, this is probably the most disjointed of one of these that I've done. But I literally just came up with this idea probably 60 seconds ago and wanted to share it because I'm super pumped, and it leads to other things. Sorry, 1 second. Hopefully I don't turn it off. Okay. So, if I can get this pointed in the right direction. All right. So the idea was the center of the garage door, I would come out about 6 feet and it would be roughly 40, maybe 48 inches tall. And then the other side, so when you open the garage door, the other side would be open, and then I'd slide in either the lawnmower or the snowblower. I might even have room for like a through drawer. And you know what? I'd probably draw this a whole lot better, right? So I'm being even worse with this. All right. I don't know why you guys put up with this. So basically a peninsula would come out. Let's see if I can do this and draw and point it to the camera. This side would be open. This side here would be closed. So I'd open the garage door that would go up, right? And then to the garage door side, once the garage door side, and this is going to look so disheveled here. But like I said, this would be open, and you'd slide your snowblower in there. Going back. Hopefully that illustrates it a little better. And then I was thinking, if I make it tall enough, but I got to make it tall enough to be a work surface, right? But I can't make it too tall to where it's not going to be a work surface. But I might be able to, depending on the height of my snowblower, get a drawer that you can access from either side. That idea I came up with a while back. I wasn't happy with it. There wasn't like a crap ton of storage. But I figured, hey, why not? I'll leave like your standard, let's see here, go from here to here. I'll leave about a 3.5, 4 foot pathway for egress. Then I will start a countertop essentially, and then have that peninsula come out, and I'll build like a lumber rack into it. I'll definitely make this into a video. Probably won't be the best video in the world, because I think I'm going to start tonight. Who knows? If I were to do an aerial shot, let me see here. If I were to do an aerial shot, and then this would be the garage door, right? This is even harder to draw and hold it backwards to a camera. If this is my wall, I'm going to come out here with a countertop, come out here with that island, and then this would be whatever distance would be a feasible egress, for fire hazard, whatever, so that I still have 2 points of egress in the garage. Not that I need them. Well, I mean, that's technically, I guess I could block off because I have the service door. You guys thought I was on caffeine yesterday. The idea just struck me, and I'm like, boom. So that would be the top view, and then essentially the lawnmower or snowblower would go in there, and that would eat up a lot of that space. But I'm thinking if I make this long enough, now if we switch this, right, kind of an isometric view, and then we look at it at a front perspective. Let's see here. If there's enough room, a couple shallow drawers, maybe just some shelves, maybe open shelves or something. Maybe even, I don't know, maybe even a couple doors to access that area. And then, this kind of goes here. I didn't finish it. But maybe a couple doors to reach in there and put like a gas can, whatever. But then this whole area is going to be like drawers or shelves. This is probably going to be a quickie type deal. But I'm even thinking at some point, if I cut this one short, because mind you, if I cut it short, that would mean cutting it short here. That's like this. I'm pointing at the screen. Are you kidding me? What a blonde moment. Anyways, where that red mechanics tool chest is, that would be here, mind you. That's kind of where that is. That's where it stands. If I cut this short, I might even be able to just make kind of a huge wall and make that into my sheet goods rack. But then there's still a good 3, maybe 4 feet between here. Hopefully that makes sense. Because then next to that, you can't barely see it, but that's my spindle sander. So that might divide that off, but either way, there's, and then this will be a big just assembly work area. Either way, totally just came to me. Hopefully I get to start on this tonight. I've already been rambling for close to 10 minutes. I appreciate you guys sticking around to the end. If you got any suggestions on this design, pipe up in the comments section. I got to measure my snowblower, but I mean, I'm talking it's got to be a good 32, 33 inches tall, which is fine. I'm 6 foot, so like I like my work heights, my work surface heights a little bit on the tall side. I might even laminate, because that'd make a good video. Maybe I'll just break the YouTube rule and make this into a huge multi-part video. Oh, real quick, and now I'm at 10 minutes, 20 seconds, but real quick, you guys probably know, like, I don't post weekly consistently, and it's kind of like against the rule, or I don't see. I commend anyone that can do it. I can't do it. I get too distracted, and oh, look at it, something shiny, you know, that type of thing. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys on that. Hopefully, I get going. Have a good day, you guys. See ya.